and welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution, and we are here with Judgment Day, Raw exclusive pay-per-view, where we're going to have weird decisions, some debuts, and of course, a pre-show of matches advertised. This is the only one that didn't make the full card, which is extremely long for the full show. I think it actually reaches the full 225 minutes. So this match couldn't make the card. It wasn't the biggest storyline, but it's just looking at potential new tag team challengers. But I went with American Alpha and Usos to pick up the win. American Alpha finally get a win. It's not going to help the storyline, so that one is going to end and start moving a new tag team one along. We've got another 6 weeks before the Royal Rumble, which will be the next Raw pay-per-view, which is just Raw, which that will have space for a tag team match in a title match. Then, because they weren't on the card, I've given Rowan and Harper a win over a New Day 4. It's just simple. I'm going to try and push Luke Harper into the next level, and if we can drag Eric Rowan with him, it's great. Now here's where things get a bit more interesting. This is a battle royal with the last 15 main local weekly wrestlers that weren't on the card. I went with Carlito to pick up the win, which seems quite surprising. We got down to Ryback, Dillinger and Epico. We got the most eliminations, and Ryback was last eliminated. It's not going to be a great match. I like giving them all a match. There's only 2 people that aren't in a match. That's because one hasn't debuted and the other one debuts on the second. Oh, this is going to be terrible. I know. This is a pre-show. I don't know whether the game glitched out or because I'm international now, but I've managed to sign all of the English guys I wanted, which does include John and Tyler Bate, who I couldn't sign earlier in the game. I'm throwing them straight in. Their ratings are terrible to start with, but I put them as a tag team called System X, and they beat Alexander Wolf and Barry Griffiths from NXT. I don't want too much because I've got this as well. Rhino moving to the Rock. What I put the Rock in the match. I'm wasting his money otherwise. Then I've also got these guys joining. In the European Invasion, Michael Dante, Rampage Brown and Tommy M. I gave them a victory over Biscuit, Finley and Carino. I wanted to see their ring abilities. As you can see, they're better than all of the ones I'm facing. I was tempted to put Dunn and Tyler Bate with them, but they're brutes. I think they can work as a nice little cruiserweight-ish sort of tag team, different directions, and keep them away for a while. They didn't get the best initial ratings, but still. We go straight off the main show. Well, this should be a video package, but it's kind of cheating. The video package won't move storylines along. But we have Seth Rollins, Roman and Daniel Bryan from one title picture, Bray and Kevin from the Money in the Bank match, and Biggie and Kofi from the other match. Move the storylines along nicely, which is all we needed to do. Our first match, which is slightly disappointing, but was Chris Jericho defeating Jack Swagger. This will end the storyline if we need to. Simple as that. But after the match, Chris Jericho just wouldn't let go of the hold. He wants to send a true message to Swagger after he injured him. Yes, it was an accident, but I'm turning it into a serious storyline. And Certified Jews retain their title once again, beating the Uprising. It's a simple enough storyline, simple enough title win. 66. Suddenly we're not getting matches as good as we had on Raw. And post-match, blah blah, and both three jump the barrier and annihilate them. Yeah, so that's looking like it's going to be my new title picture. Daniel Bryan looks a bit beat up after what happened on Raw, but if he doesn't care, he's going to go in, he's going to win that title. He shuts Seth Rollins up once and for all. And it's not the best rating for a title. So, Adrian Neville retained the TV title over Curtis Axel. Now, I've been thinking I was going to just guarantee put this on Curtis Axel. He hasn't really lost a proper match since I decided to put him at the stable. But I decided not to go with it. I have my reasons, and you'll see in the next few weeks what I'm going to go with it. There may be a TV rematch, but it won't happen until the next pay-per-view after Rumble, if they're ever going to have another match on the card. And I doubt it will be Neville versus Axel for the title. I have a few other people in mind. Kofi Kingston talks about his betrayal by Big E, saying he always thought of him as a brother, and he's going to have to show him why he was the best and the New Day. And another 76 is a bit sloppy for these promos. Baron Corbin defeats John Morrison. The point I wanted Baron Corbin, and I'm going to try and push them like they are in the real world. I was expecting a better match. This is probably the shortest match on the main card anyway. Backstage, you see Triple H hanging out with Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe, and explain that he expects them both to go out there, pick up the win. And show why he has made plans for these two to be the future of the company, next to Seth and Dean. Kevin's facing Brace, and now it's facing Finn Balor. And it doesn't start well when Finn Balor defeats Samoa Joe in another sloppy-ish match of 68. I was expecting a lot more. I went with this. Finn Balor needs to show up and win some matches. Now, bad news, let's get another promo on Sami Zayn. I had to do this because Sami is so over. I need to push tag news up to his level. Next match we have Dolph Ziggler defeating The Miz with a 75, which is very impressive. This is a bit of a grudge match. We all know in real life they have some real good chemistry. I had to pull Ziggler out of the title match because I didn't want a six-way match. I needed a match for The Miz, and these two fell together perfectly. Bray Wyatt now cuts this promo from the back on the Titantron on Kevin Owens, waving his briefcase saying it's mine forever, or until I end the authority's reign of terror. In what is probably Sami Zayn's first title match in about 6 months, he beats Wade Barrett, or Bad News Barrett, in 77. Still the match of the night so far. But I'm happy that Sami's retaining. He's great at this game. It won't be long before he's probably going for one of the world titles. But afterwards, Baron Corbin comes out and he lays out Sami Zayn, shouting out and saying that title's mine next. Yeah, I wanted Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn. That was the point of the Baron Corbin John Morrison match. It was number one contenders match, which means off the pre-show, the winner will have to face John Morrison to get the chance. We'll have to have Roderick Strong versus John Morrison to see who is going to become the next number one contender. I did put Del Rio in this sort of match. I think I may end up making it triple threat deliberately made sure he wasn't pinned. And I kept Jay Lethal looking good and not pinned in this match too. So 62 is not the best rating, but it's done all it needs to do. Actually, if we see Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins attack Kurt Angle next, there doesn't seem to be a bit of a backstage beatdown. So I just want to show that they're continually beating people down. They took out Daniel, now they're taking out Kurt. They're going for it all. Almost a 2-on-1 against Roman. And if they can get their hands on Roman, they can just let Dean roll over and take the pin. Now we get into the big matches, where Bray Wyatt defeated Kevin Owens to retain the Money in the Bank. When Finn Balor came on the Titantron, Kevin Owens a message. So the Demon helped Bray retain his Money in the Bank. 77 is good for what I'm expecting. I am getting kind of worried that we're going to struggle to get an MP in any of the matches. Dean and Seth are seen hanging around again, talking about how they're going to plan on taking Roman out. Now that Daniel and Kurt look weak, if they do turn up, they won't take long to dispose of. And in the next match, we have Big E defeat Kofi Kingston to win the Raw World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I've picked this as my final decision because there would be no point in turning Big E and making him lose this match. He had to go on and win. He has been fizzling in the background, not getting used at the pay-per-views, but helping Kofi win. Kofi didn't appreciate it. Didn't put him in a Survivor Series match. Made him snap. And he wanted that title that he helped win. He was the one that attacked Dean, so Kofi could cash in. It's a good story arc for this idea. We will have a rematch. Not sure if it's going to be at the Rumble or on a Raw. Big E is now World Heavyweight Champion. That's quite a big one. 78 is not the best rating. I think we can work with this because now it's on Big E. It's not quite the true main eventers, so I could have people reaching the main event arc, focus on Seth and the people in the Seth Rollins match. That's a true main event, this is the under main event title match. Big E gets carried away with the celebrations, really rubbing it into Kofi. Good. I was expecting a lot better from this match. This doesn't make sense of how bad it was. Seth Rollins retains his title after pinning Kurt Angle. I don't know whether it's because it was Kurt Angle winner that really killed this one off. I am in shock that it was such a bad rating. And it's only Kurt Angle that was bad in it. But still, you would have thought more of that. And you've got 4 people get a 90, and you only get a 74. Shocking. And the idea would be that they stumbled to the ring late as well, so that's poor. And afterwards, Seth Rollins is joined by Triple H, Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, and Big E with the new title. And Triple H raises both titles up high. He says, grabs the mic. He doesn't even have to grab the mic, he just smiles and says, I told you. He's got both the world titles. He's got Dean and Kevin. Why he doesn't have Money in the Bank, he has every plan available to keep these titles. Now, I'm disappointed that the segments came off quite bad in this show. I thought everything should have been a lot better. That's the honest opinion. These matches were better than what we had on Raw, but rated not near as good. I'm hoping we make it above the 78. We've got a 76. I think that's terrible. But everything is a 70 plus. But Big E, Seth and Bray, they're all great matches. The match of the night, I believe, may well have actually been Kofi Kingston and Big E, which is very surprising. So we'll do some praising. Big E gets to have some praising. We'll continue to praise Seth Rollins. He is better. And another one that's really good was actually Bray Wyatt. A compliment. So we'll go see how they go. Please, please, and please. We'll head back to the main screen and see what that looks like for the company. The main screen. See how well and really bad this is. Come on. Yes, it's going to say pretty good. Doesn't mean that. Position wise, just continue. Here it's just going to run Anderson as a road agent a bit longer. 30k contract. Today, he's done, doesn't have it. He's had one match. And you're already telling me he doesn't have it. What does the kid need to do to really get some sort of success? 30k is young, so if he'll keep him for another 3 years, doesn't have it. I don't know if I'll ever make it through 3 years on this thing. Let's just check what he's done. Popularity. He was rated 5 when we hired him. He's already gone up to 13 and 1, as you can see, 5 across the board. He's got 13 in the Great Lakes and 7 across most of the board. So he's already got more popular. Don't complain to me that he doesn't have it. Storyline, weak, close, and we can take down Corbin out of that one. I just put it into this one as what other way can I edit his position? I can just put the supporting one just to make that seem impactful. I'm going to keep typing in around that. That one is officially ending. TV title, as I say, will work on something tonight. And that one's still under, so that's over. So, actually, there's Ricky Dolphin, the move involved in that one. Would definitely be the cat angle out of that. And the rest of it will probably work on off camera. Who is now hot and not? Nobody on Raw. Nobody on Raw. So Raw seems to be the one where I managed to book the back. So we'll be back with actually an episode of Raw next time. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you think Judgment Day should have higher ratings. Thank you for watching.